The recording going. Recording is going. I'm going to be a bit louder today due to I have the audio up more, and we'll see. Or I have my mic up, turned up some more. And we'll see if I like it better this way, or if I like it better how I had it before. I have it set, I have it marked where I had it for both things, so I can easily change it back. But yeah, so I am going to try this out and see if I like it better. It has been a little while. Yeah, it's been a little while. I've been really busy with looking into college stuff. This guy has a quest. No, he just has to. You could see me, can't you? Would you be so kind as to make my last wish come true, so I can rest in peace at last? All I want is for someone to take the sultry dance I came up with and turn it into a craze by teaching it to lots of people. Come here, I'll teach you everything there is to know about my last and greatest work. I learn a new party trick. Neat. I can't go out on the tiles no more myself, but now you know my best move. You can get out there and boogie up a storm for me. Yeah, I've been busy with plans of going back to college, trying to get some form of financial degree, most likely accounting or business management. And then hopefully not regretting that. But yeah. Been working hard on handling all that, doing a bunch of talk to these people, just to plan things out nicely. I also redrew some of my art, namely Algrab art. Yeah. And then I did audio reads for my short stories, Algrab short stories, and then went to try and publish them on Amazon, and I've got the stories published. But with the audio, I have to have things at certain settings, which I do not have currently. I'd have to adjust a few things, and so I'd have to redo that. It wouldn't take long. But I was like, nope, I took the time to do them. I'm going to take a break and take some time off before trying to redo them. But at some point, it'll get the audio version. And how you go, eh? This here cave up to the tops. Chocker with monsters and lava and crikey knows what else. So if you ain't got a good reason to go up there, I wouldn't bother if I were you. But yeah, I had a good fun time. Let's actually go somewhere, not just a small basement. I had a good time doing the story reads. It's like, yeah, this is a fun... It's fun reading my stories. And apparently I'm very tired today. But yeah, it's fun reading my stories. And then it's also very fun doing different voices. Good day, I'm the mayor of Upover. What brings you all the way up here to the mountains? What? You've come to ask Greynar to help you chase down a great big black dragon? Don't be daft. The only big black dragon was barbarous, and Greynar saw to him 300 years back. Still, I don't reckon you'd come all this way just to tell its fibs, so I guess there must be something in it. Okay, why don't you head up the Maglaroo and see old Greynar? Let's see what he has to say about it. I reckon you're on a wild goose chase, but we can hardly let you trek all the way up here and then turn you away, eh? Greynar lives all the way up at the summit of the Maglaroo. There's a cave just outside my house here that leads all the way there. You'll have to go through there. So you're off to see old Greynar, are you? Well, I ain't seen him for yonks. So say good day from me and tell him I'm doing fine since he left me in charge down here, okay? Ah, what am I thinking? I can't have you doing my dirty work for me just 'cause I'm getting on a bit. I'll track that there myself. Ugh. But yeah, I am having a good time doing different voices for my characters. I should have taken some allergy medicine this morning to clear up my nose. Instead, you all still have to deal with me being very stuffy. I've been thinking, this Grey Gnarl we're supposed to go and meet, he was around 300 years ago, right? So how come he's still alive? You don't think he's some kind of zombie, do you? Ugh. I hate rotten, stinking zombies. Actually, it's not. It's like I'll just go over here. Oh, Nib said you could march on up to Magmaru and see old Grey Gnarl, did he? Well, mind how you go, eh? There's that here cave up to the top's chunker with monsters and lava and crikey knows what else. Ugh. Yeah, definitely should have taken medicine. It wasn't bad when I wasn't talking. Because even though I had some career counseling earlier today, I really didn't talk that much. Oops. Due to a good old-fashioned case of... Ooh, what's over here? I've gotten most of the things taken care of. Making notes with where the blue chests are. I don't want to try and open the file right now, but still want to make some notes. It was just kind of the final, like, okay, I'm getting everything in motion. I just need to follow up, and everything should be good. And so it is the case of like, okay, I just, not much more to do. Does anyone have safe passage? No, no one does. I honestly don't even know if this one has safe passage. I just remember that from other games. Oh, stretch. Don't know how long we'll stream for today. I just kind of was like, I'm going to try and stream. And as such, I am streaming. Also, unfortunately, my hand has gone cold. Largely due to a good old-fashioned case of, I'm pretty sure it's due to not proper blood flow, but I don't know. Just one of those things. Bit annoying, but something I've gotten very used to. But it is just a bit annoying, because there's nothing really I can do about it once the day starts that I notice it. It just kind of is there. Sleepy. Now the sleepiness, I know I can just blame on the fact that I did go to sleep late. Because I was like, oh, let me just wrap this thing up. Oh, let me just wrap this thing up. And it just kind of kept going. However, the upside at the very least is the fact that I actually did get a bunch of stuff done. So I was quite happy with that. I had a bunch of the different things that was like, okay, I have this on my to-do list. Let's try and get it done. I was quite happy. It's why the, I guess to be fair, I didn't really do anything that's in the scrolling text at the bottom, but thanks. Brain. Didn't mean to do that. Still got a bunch of, I guess, the minor chores, the, hey, take a quick look at this, hey, take a quick look at that. Things that's like, I just need to take a few minutes to get done. And I took the time to make sure I got them done. And I was quite happy with that. Because I delay enough as it is. I'm really bad at it. Ooh, Vial of Saint's Ashes. Those are really nice, and I honestly don't remember where else you can get them, other than as rare boss drops. You know, I'm really tempted to, once I finish the story, just like doing a stream every so often where I fight a bunch of the different bosses. But I'm legitimately like, I'm not sure what would be the fun of it. Because it would be very much the case of like, okay, I'm stomping these bosses, yada yada yada. And so it would be just like, I'm kind of just doing the same thing over and over, and it's nothing interesting. But at the same time, it's basically, I want an excuse to play it while also still streaming it, kind of thing. But there's a reason why a lot of times I don't stream what I play. For multiple reasons. Usually I'm listening to something. Yeah, this whole place is a maze. Yeah, a lot of times I don't stream what I'm playing just due to I'm usually watching or listening to something else, so can't do that while I'm streaming. Or just a good old-fashioned case of I play a lot of different games at the same time, or work on a few projects at the same time, or combination thereof. Because there's a lot of games that... Actually, I want to get this in the bestiary. There's a lot of games where I just... I don't need to put much effort or thought into. And as such, I can just kind of... I can start it, do something, and then... like, work on something else. Like a lot of tower defense games, I can just kind of put on the side, and then I can be working on something. Just go doop 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 doop. And then like, oh, I have enough money to be able to upgrade that thing. Let me do that, and then continue on. So it's a case of like, I don't really need to take the time to only be playing that. And as such, because I do that a lot, ooh, nice. I tend not to want to stream, or tend not to want to stream whatever game I am actively playing, because I'm also playing a bunch of other games. And it's like, well, I want to keep playing those games, but I can't exactly keep doing that if I end up streaming, because I need to focus on one game that I'm playing and spouting nonsense. You know, that's a very key component of playing games, is spouting nonsense. I mean, streaming. Playing games, I don't know. But the streaming side of things very much requires being able to continually spout nonsense. Or at least that seems to be what I think it is. Oh, correct. The how to stream and not the what streaming is only about. Okay, no, nothing there. Got it. Like, I do too many things, and yet not even remotely close to all the stuff I want to do. However, I will say, I've made some good strides this last week. Because I've done a good amount of work on planning and getting things set up to go back to college. So that should help my life. Do I want to go up or do I want to go out? So that'll be a good thing on the life side of things. And then, like, I did a redraw for Algrab, and I am damn impressed on that. You can pretty much, you can find it in my Discord, you can find it on my social medias. Um, it's my most recent drawing, so it should be fairly up there. You can also find it like on the Instagram. It'll be the newest post. Also, apparently, since the last time I used it, which was a few months ago, oops, I forgot to switch that. Since I had last used it, Instagram made the PC, like, web version so much worse. I was trying to get the description of one of my posts so I could copy it and then add it to the new one. And it just, like, gave me, like, maybe 3 sentences, or 3 or 5 lines at a time. It's just like, what is this? You know, like, why is this so bad? Oh, this is to disturb me. I do think I'll try and stream more often than not, again, because that way I play a game, I have some fun, but also, you know, do some streaming. You are not one of the villagers. I see. I am Great Owl, hero of the heaven. What business do you have with me, Wander? The stench that surrounds you. It is one I cannot easily forget. It is the very rancor that lay thick about the denizens of the Gittish Empire. So you are an agent of the House of Git, sent to destroy me. Do you fools never learn? Very well. Since you insist, you shall bear witness to the awesome power of Dragon Kai. Double up. Double up. Woo, that's a good crit. Ooh, that's good to hear. Nice. Okay, I shall do some heavy damage. Ding 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 ding. Okay, and actually, do I have any anti? I should also use that, but that's kind of cool. Yeah, let's just hit him for a lot of damage. Nice. What else is there? Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some more streaming. At least, I can't say once a day because I'm just always so busy. But in theory, I want to stream at least a few times a week, so that way I take the time, and like, because the thing is, I by streaming I get to play and I stream at the same time, so it's like I get to do a double enjoyment thing. The downside is the fact that I usually just do so many different things. Oops, I didn't mean just a normal attack. Oh well. You know what? That works. That still works. So it's a balancing act, and it is definitely an odd thing, because it's also the case that, like, the more productive I end up becoming, like, I'll stream more, but then I'll also end up streaming less because I'll actually be working on projects, which then makes me then want to play, like, oh, I want to play this game, which then makes me go, like, oh, I'm going to play this game. I don't stream it, I just play it, and then I fall back into a dip, and then we're back to kind of this point in time again. Where then it's like, okay, I'm going to try and stream again and be productive. I'm very bad with a good routine, a consistent routine. I have a good routine, when I am, actually end up doing it. But nab, so let me just grab a dragon scale off your back. Okay, do I want the screen? Imperial dogs, had my wings not been damaged, so it would never have ended thus. Well then, come, will you not end my misery? Better to die than to live with the shame of defeat. Hang on, wait just a bloomin' second. I get a feeling in my bones that something's up, so I hoof it all the way up here, and what do I find? The whole ruddy bunch of ye's fine like nippers. I thought you wanted Grain here to help you with this dark dragon. Dark dragon. The barbarous is abroad. 3 long centuries have passed since I defeated that evil fiend. Well, you must have done a really chunky job of it if he's up and about again, eh? Now look here, these nippers need your help. I understand. You wish me to take to the skies and vanquish mighty Barbaros as I did so long ago. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe just a few words of advice or something, So you think me a wizened old lizard too feeble to face one such as he? Either way, it matters not. I will not help you. Do I seem frail and foolish enough to believe tales of Barbaros's return told by maggots who come to me reeking of the Empire? All right, keep your bloomin' hair on. You won't help, we get it. Well, you heard the old coot. Sorry, that's enough. That's not all I can do. If he wants to act like such a big bloomin' baby. Sorry, Trickles. It's probably best if he's just skedaddle now. You bloomin' right. Rock off, the lot of ye's. Blimey, that was a bit of a turn up for the books. The hero of the heavens turning out to be a grumpy old dragon? I suppose that's how come he can have fought the Empire 300 years ago and still be alive, eh? But he didn't look up to much, did he? If he ever was a hero, he'd be the only one old enough to remember. He wouldn't listen to a word you said, and he can't even fly anyway. Look like we were flogging a dead donkey. Let's go. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Stretch. Yeah, let's heal out, grab at least a little bit. I could just probably do a mid heal problem. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Okay, perfect. We are, as I am sure you are aware, soldiers of the almighty and eternal Kiddish Empire. Upper has long been a hotbed of anti-imperial sentiment, so we felt a spot of total obliteration might rather improve the place. Now, if you'd be so kind as to let us wipe you and that ghastly Graynarl off the face of the planet, we'd be much obliged. Nice thing with them being undead is, hopefully at least, my Vorzin will do her big old deliverance attack. Who knows so? Oh dang it, I've been poisoned. Yeah. Boom. It's just such a fun attack. I don't even know if it's very useful, because it seems just to do about the same amount of damage. But it's a fun ability. Ooh, that's a crit. I could see just by the walking animation, it was like, that's gonna be a crit hit, isn't it? Dang! Okay, that's kind of cool. Yes, poison the undead. Make those bones bleed. Oh, dang. That's a bit annoying. Oh, dang, it blocked again. Weird. Yeah, let's focus on the one that can res. Dang! It's got some good block rate. And still dead. Perfect. Oh goodness, it seems some of these insurgents are a little less backward than we thought. We must inform his ghostship. There will be no need. I am already aware of your humiliating defeat. Lieutenant Hootingham Gore, but please, your ghostship, you must help. Oh, I hardly think that one incompetent enough to allow himself to be bested by mere mortals to wit yourself deserves help. Those who disgrace the great name of the British Empire should be made an example of, don't you think? My goodness, no, your ghostship, oh my, somebody help me. It's truth. Oh, interesting. I know I recognized you from somewhere. Who should it be but Aquila's apprentice? So you are alive. Then it's not only Greynall and its rabble who need eliminating around here. Well, it doesn't matter a huge amount. I've broken the voice already. You, Greynall, up over, and all who infest this wretched hillside will soon cease to trouble us. I like how it's just like, thump. When you have limited ability to animate, and, you know, due to size restraints, some of the best things happen. Lieutenant Hootingham Gore departs, and peace returns to Upover. Okay, let us see. Also, I need to cleanse myself. We are continuing on, I just want to save. Nope. You have a squelch. I do not wish to be poisoned no longer. Bum 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 bada dum bum bum bada dum bum bum bada deep bada deep bada dee da doo doo bum 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 bada deep bum 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 bada dum bum bum. Now we pop back over to the summit. We switched back to the main cam. We go to, hey old man. It seems the message I sent with the old woman did not reach you. Be gone back to the village with you and intercept my message, and heed it well, or do not come here again. Okay, I need to talk to the old lady. Couldn't remember which one I needed to do first. And wasn't too caring. I was just like, I could do either one. Bum. Bum. Okay. Just the cookies I was looking for. It's Graynar. He gave me a message to give you. Truth alone knows why, but the old says he'll hear you out after all. There's a couple of conditions. He said if you head up there on your own and take a keg of Drunken Dragon with you, he'll give you another go. Drunken Dragon's a drink we make out here in Upover. Old Grey Chops is partial to a schooner or 20 other stuff. We make it in the storeroom down the stairs over there. And with a mighty arm, apparently. Best get down there and grab yourself a keg. What's this? Old Graynar's asked you to fetch him some Drunken Dragon, has he? Well, she really needs a couple more days for the earthier tones to shine, but I suppose he never was much of a connoisseur. There you go, one keg of the Dink must. Drink there is. That'll get you in Graynar's good books for sure. Not yet acquired is a keg of Drunken Dragon. And my speaking ability goes down the drain hole once more. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to the spaghetti monster. Need to go back to Patty and drop off my companions, and then I can go talk to Graynar. That is the key thing. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Oops. Nope, I need to... Yeah. Okay. I will say this is the worst part, just because it's just time consuming. It's not difficult, it's just like, ah. Nope. Okay. And now, I go back up to the summit all by myself with a big old keg of brew. You are late. How dare you make me wait so? I suppose there's no benefit in dwelling on it. Tell me your name, worm. Not yet. Fittingly pathetic title. In any case, it seems I may have been hasty in saying you were not to be trusted. How do I know? Was it not you who drove the imperial filth from the village? Maybe old and decrepit, but these ears still hear far more than your mortal meat wings will ever will. If a commotion occurs, I hear everything, whether I wish it or not. The Imperial soldiers I knew were of a less beastly appearance, but that stench, I know it all too well. There is no doubt that they are the same worms from 3 centuries past. In any case, I digress. Did you bring the drunken dragon as you were bid? Give it to me now. Yes. Now to your hands, Greynar, the drunken dragon. To become the drunken dragon. Excellent, excellent. Are you familiar with the phrase, flat out like a lizard drinking? You're about to witness its true meaning. I love beer. Glug, glug, glug. Oh, you little youth. That hits the spot. Oh, yeah, sorry. Don't lie. Plum forgot. This is being such a true blue troop. It's a nuclear bomb. A Giddish seal. Interesting. I got this when I claimed one of the triumvirate 300 years back. He seemed to think it was pretty important. It ain't worth that to me. But I was thinking, maybe you could sell it and make a bit of a moolah or something. Hold up. What was that? Oh, I know that. Stink anywhere. Ruth, what's going on? No, it can't be. It's Barbarous. He's back. Stone the cross. It's really him. It's that blighter Barbarous. What the blue blazes does he think he's doing attacking the village? He must be trying to rile me up, eh? Righto. If that's the way he wants to play it, I've got Natia here, so I'm good to go. Guess what, Natia? I've got a right ripper of a present for you. Your very own set of dragon warrior gear. All you gotta do is chuck it on, climb up there on me, back, and I'll be up in the air and flying in no time. Sorry, old boy, but we can't allow that. Lieutenant Tootingham Gore's orders are to give this little upstart a hiding. We cannot let the dragon warrior return to roam the skies astride Greynar. You will die for defying the mighty Giddish Empire. That's my best. Okay, no match. Good, good. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let's still try and do that. See if that's a good or bad idea. Yeah, doesn't matter. And us do some more damage. And they're out of. They got 2 abilities. Oh, okay, never mind. I could have probably basic twice and would have died. Nice one, Natia. Good work. Right, get this Dragon Warrior gear on quick smart. Archer receives the Dragon Warrior helm, armor, gloves, trousers, and boots. Once you've put it all on and jumped up on my back, I should be able to channel a bit of magic and get airborne. I can't beat old Barbarous if I can't fly. So you're with me whether you like it or not, kiddo. Right, let's get cracking. That drunken dragon's done me the power of good. This will be a walkover, I can feel it. God, I had some fun. I have some fun pieces of game. Look at you, every inch the dragon. Right here, hop up on me. Back then. Oh yeah. Anzar, I can feel it. All my power's coming back to me now. We'll have Barbarous Barbie and be back before dinner. Let's get cracking, kiddo. The scenes that we can easily see this cool thing. Over there. I can't believe you're still alive. Believe. And die. Honestly, a good movie. Apologies for a bit of the staticky. You are formidable, foe, but this will not end today. I couldn't read that fast enough. The blooming blue blazes. I command a power greater than you have ever known, and you will bow down before it. Yes, he is now Barbarous Palpatine. You have had enough. Not yet. Now watch and despair. What the? Simply destroy you would be nothing. First, you must witness the destruction of your home. I can't let him do this. It's been short but sweet, kiddo. See you around. We can't have you. I can't believe it. Didn't read that fast. Guardian of Angel Falls. But I've got a village of my own to protect. What the flap just happened? Honestly, it never rains, but it really chucks down something. I didn't read that fast enough. It's just a little bit too fast for me to read. a little bit annoying that way. Oh, okay. This is our newest guest, sir. Sent to us by his ghost ship, Lieutenant Hoonigan. Ghost forces, sir. Oi, Maggot. You stand in the presence of none other than Lieutenant Godham Hug of the Triumvirate. A soldier so loyal that he was placed in charge of the Empire's most influential prison, the Fortress. Show some respect. And what exactly do you mean by bringing this big ugly nobody before me, may I ask? Yes, sir. This is the apprentice of Aquila, about whom we have been hearing so much about, sir. The same rogue who dared to challenge Imperial forces on Dragomat, sir. No, Colonel, I think you will agree, sir. It appears that his lordship, Lieutenant... Idea switch screens. Lieutenant Hoodingham was given orders to deliver him into a cab, sir. But of course, I'd forgotten that we were finally rid of the ghastly Greynar swine. His defeat will show those who would oppose the Empire that there is no one who will save their bacon. Yes, sir. Very funny, sir. But what is this, you big-headed fool? I believe I made it abundantly clear that we are in the business of betting Celestians. Does this wine look celestial to you? That imbecile Gore has suddenly a pig and a brand fool. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. What shall I do with this, mortal scar? Throw her in the cells with the rest of her boorish kind. We could always use an extra pair of hands. Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Right, Maggot, come with me. Ugh, my poor throat. In, Maggot. I suggest you rest while you can. You'll be joining the other prisoners for a spot of hard labor from tomorrow. There's no reply. It's just a corpse. Door. The door is locked and won't open. Boy, keep it down in there, will ya? I can't hear myself think. You must be new, eh? Well, I can see how you might not be the best pleased ending up somewhere like this, but throwing a wobbly won't do you no good. This ain't the kind of place you can afford to go wasting your energy, not unless you want to be dead by next week. Get some shut-eye while you can. This ain't exactly generous with the lines round here. I say, what do you think this is? A holiday camp? Up now! Others are already hard at it. I'd run along if I were you. I love this because it's a case of you don't have to worry about like making the characters move because everyone's getting up at the same time. You can just have them already at whatever location. It's these minor things that I notice here and there and go, ah, that's cool. Well, I was wrong about the lions. You jammy bagger. Anyways, morning, Treco. I'm Sterling, your friendly neighbor. Now, what should I call you? Not you? Hey. Library, never expected. Oh, nothing, don't mind me. Nice to meet you, not ya. I'm what you might call the foreman round here. You know, in charge of the workforce and all that. And I'm also in charge of giving newcomers a guided tour and showing them the ropes. You just have a wander around here and I'll give you the lowdown on all the interesting. Sterling joins Nachi. Oh, thank you, Gorturses. This here, Gortus, beware the scurry dogs of the Giddish Empire send loose. That sends oh yeah. And there ain't none that's walked through the gates that's ever walked out again alive, so they say. Forgive me, it pains me mightily to be the one to tell you all this, oh, but she's an altogether devilish place, and no mistake. This is where a few lucky so-and-sos come to get bossed around and shouted at by the guards every day. I say, this is a rather lax pace. Would you mind awfully picking it up? My whipping arm is ever so tired. Oh, my poor throat. I should get some water. I need to fill up my water bottle after this. But I'm so tired that I can't manage 100 lashes for any of you who I catch startling. Rules are rules, after all. I can't do this anymore. I can't carry on pushing this thing for no reason. What does it even do? I say, that's hardly the spirit. This is vital work for the good of the Mother Empire. Don't you know? Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. They're full of that kind of rubbish, but the guards don't have no more clue what the thing does than we do. And there's only so much endless, pointless work a bloke can do before it gets too much. In the end, it's just a matter of waiting to see which goes first, your mind or your body. Oh, Guffer here, old Gorham Hogg is a member of the Triumvirate, along with Hootingham Gore and Goresby Purvis. Gotta deal with this. Okay. Having a member of the Triumvirate in charge just goes to show how important the Gortress is to the Empire. And you fortunate few get to work here for the good of the Mother Empire until your dying days. Lucky you. Whoa. I wouldn't go any further that way. If I was you, Trickle, strictly no prisoners allowed. The guard tower and the guard's quarters and all that are through there, you see. And there's them solitary confinement cells down at the bottom. And all, so I've heard. The one where Gorham keeps his special guests. The one he's always on the lookout for. Anyway, that by the by, that there in front of you's a shield field. I wouldn't go touching it if I were you. Your Imperial soldiers can go wandering through them willy-nilly, but any prisoners who tried the same get a short, sharp shot. Actually, experience is the best teacher, I suppose. Why don't you give it a quick touch and see you won't go doing it again? Whee. How come you didn't get a shock? Anyways, get back here quick. If the guards see you, they'll have your guts for garters. You had me worried there, Treacle. What the heck happened, enemies? How come you just strolled on through the shield field? Yeah, what's that? It's glowing. Look at that. It's got the Imperial mark carved in it. Why is it glowing? Maybe that's how come you managed to get through the shield field, eh? Where'd you get that from? Greynar, eh? That wrinkly old lizard? Makes sense, I suppose. Anyway, listen, Trico. We'd better keep this between us, alright? If the guards find out, we'll be for it, so keep it short. This is, well, don't think I need to spell it out, do I? It's a good idea to make not ending up here one of your top priorities. That's probably easier said than done, though. There's plenty buried here who aren't planning on ending up 6 feet under. In a place like this. Plenty. These I can interact with? No. My job's digging graves for all the poor so-and-sos who end up carking it in this horrible place. Nice ones, mean ones, best mates, ones I barely knew. When I think of how many I've put 6 feet under, too bleeding many. I can't take it no more. If they make me do one more day of this job, I'm gonna explode.
Ah, Lamb, you gave me a fact. I thought you were a god or something. You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I couldn't take the work anymore, so I snuck off here to have a rest.
Dread to think what they'd do if they caught me giving off.
Gives me the willies just thinking about it. You can get hold of all kinds of stuff if you've got the right connections. Are you in the market for anything? I've got an item shop. Just the basic stuff. I got a wing that allows me to teleport out of here.
I do kind of find it funny how there's a Chimera wing which allows you to fast travel to any city. I mean, I know it's prevented, but I still find it funny, and I need it just for saving. This is the way out of the Gortress, Starry, but I'm afraid you won't have any reason to come this way. Ever. Move along now. Well, not that you could get very far anyways. You couldn't get past the shield field. You have these shield things, shield field things, prisoners can't go through, see? If you could get out, though, you could go up east, navigate to the Gillingham Palace. It's up on the way, I hit the button too soon. Right, that's about it for Sterling's Grand Gortress tour. Sorry, Trico, but we can't put off the day's work much longer. Tell you what, we've probably got a few more minutes, why don't you have one last look round on your own? I'll be waiting here, so just come and give us a shout when you're done.
Yep, that'll be it.
What's it, Trickle? You all done having a look around this delightful place already? Want to get to work, do you? Fair enough. Right then. Let's see what needs doing, shall we? Follow me.
Natia puts in a long, exhausting day's work. Then, that evening...
Natia. Natia. It's me, Sterling. I bet you're cream cracked, ain't ya? The first day is always hardest. Anyways, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. It's a bit of a long old story, but bear with me, it's worth it. You've been here a day now, so I don't have to tell you the Gortress is a pretty horrible old floor. Which is why we've been working on a little escape plan for a while. What I want to tell you was... I'm really good at yawning. What I wanted to tell you was that I want you in on it. Well, I call it a plan, but it ain't much really. I'm gonna wait for a chance to smash and grab the guard's weapons. Probably ain't the most sophisticated thing you've ever heard, but there's plenty more of us than them, so it could work. Problem till now has been what to do about the shield field. As long as they're there, we can't get out. But if we had someone like you on board who could get through them, we'd be laughing. What do you reckon? You win? Nice one, Treacle. I knew we could count on you. But don't go getting your hopes up too soon. We still have to wait for our chance. Could be tomorrow, could be next year. I'll fill you in on all the details later. Just get your head down for now. Try to save your strength. Ever so sorry to disturb your beauty sleep, but would you mind getting up off your lovely backside and get to work? Step on up there. Now there's a good fellow. No, I don't want to die. Oh, do pull yourself together and stop making that abysmal racket. Fine, if we're gonna waste everyone's time being such a baby, I suppose we'll have to forget about the hanging for now. I'll just slice you into ribbons instead, malingering, work-shy ingrate. Well, so somebody help me, please. It's no good. I can't let them get away with this. I say, what on earth do you think you're doing? Spin dash. Listen up, all of you. We've been pushed around by these horrible Giddish idiots for too long. Enough's enough. It's time we stood up for ourselves, put an end to this once and for all. It's time we fight for freedom.
What do you mean, freedom? Even if we beat them, we can't get out of the fortress. What's the point?
No need to worry on that one. Nazi over there knows how to get through the shield field and let us out. Which means she can get up to the guard tower and switch off the shield field generator. All she needs is us to lend a hand by distracting the guards with a knuckle sandwich or two. Piece of cake.
That's true. Maybe we do stand a chance.
Well, we ain't got much reason to lie, is it? Let's give these tougher-nosed Imperials a taste of their own medicine. Sorry to spring that on you, Treacle, but you can't afford to hang around in a place like this any longer than you have to. I mean, you got things to be doing, ain't you? Oh, and see if you can go and fetch some of your mates to help out. There's the barrier all around this place, so you'll have to go outside the fortress and zoom to where your mates are from. Make sure you're all properly kitted out. Things are only going to get tougher from here on in. I really wanted to loot that one for some reason. Actually, let me go to Equipped Master. Equipped Master. Okay. But last. That doesn't want another. I'll go with the spec armor though. This better for deafness. This will be better for the armor. And yeah, that should be good. And there's my life. Perfect. Life ring extra large. Then I go back to going back to the inn to grab my folks. And then we'll kick a pig's butt probably way too quickly as well. Ba-dum-bum-bum. 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 Bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum. Nope. Okay. That's all. And now we charge back into the fray. My stomach's just a little bit upset. Back into the fray. Yeah, nothing's over there right now. Charge! Whee! This is locked, isn't it? No, it's not. Is there just nothing up here? Beep. I say, how in the blazes did you find your way? This is most irregular. Well, however you managed it, I have no choice but to make an example of you. It's the gallows for you, I'm afraid, old girl. Come quietly now. There's a lamb. Yeah. Rightfully so. I would switch it, but I don't think I need to. But at the same time, I can, so... Oh, it actually survived a round of attacks. I'll be surprised. And defeat. Okay. Perfect. Looks like the device that generates the shield field. Stop the generator? Yes! Natia turns off the shield field generator. And then goes upstairs. And then goes downstairs. There's nothing up there. Nice one, Natia. I knew we could count on you to get the job done. Right then, the rest of the prisoners are keeping the guards busy, so that side of things is covered. But there's others who will need a bit more helping before they can get free. Ooh, maximum security, lot of them solitary confinement cells downstairs, of course. I can't handle it on my own, Todd. So you're gonna have to back me up, alright? I'll go on ahead. See you down. Balum, balum, bali, bala, balum, bum, 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 bum. Nice little full heal. I enjoy those stations, quite convenient. Let's see what's over here. Yep. Chef. Oh, no, please, you must help me. I am merely a chef brought here to provide the soldiers with cuisine. I am not one of them. I am a mortal man. I feel like it was just... Okay, books. I don't actually need the books, so... You'll have to boss me if you want the contents of that chest. Though I can't think of a much rational course of action. You'll fight you. Ah, another little lost piglet. Well, you can bring all the piglets you like. I'll make mincemeat out of all of you. But before I do, tell me,
How did you swine get through the shield field?
Oh, my poor throat.
Is that... My, wherever did you get your grubby little tutters on that? How did awful like you come to be in possession of the greatest seal given to me by King Godwin himself? Well, there'll be plenty of time to find that out once I've crushed your ham-fisted attempt at an uprising.
Not yet. I'll take on the goons as you concentrate on smashing that fat pig's face in.
Now, let me teach you a thing or two about the true power of the pork iron.
We are going to take a lot of damage, but we'll also reflect it, so it'll be fine. This is the ability episode. Okay, fire damage. Good to know, good to know. Or he's weak to ice. One of two. Oops, switch screens so you can see the fight in full 2K. Not even 2K, it's 2.
Lots of damage.
I guess he does some fire damage, probably. Probably a breath attack if I had to guess. Or he just really is he's weak to ice. Yeah, no idea. Maybe both. I'm guessing though, just ooh. I'm guessing just a case of he does some fire attacks.
Coup de grace.
He is actually stunned. Nice. Doing a lot of damage with this fandango. That'll probably be good, so I take less damage. But at the same time, I was kind of banking on the take more damage, so I could reflect more damage. Okay, some good damage. He's still alive. Oof. Not that bad, actually, I guess. Examine. Okay. Back. And perfecto. Perfecto, perfect. Nice. Oh, he actually got some skill points. I could do that. I don't know. Sure. Don't remember what that does. It might be a cleanse. I can't remember. Yay, she's finally 40. Tough guy tattoo. It's not worth much, but it's something.
Surely not. A lieutenant of the glorious British Empire cannot be beaten by a mere piglet. It is a dream.
Oh, my poor throat.
It is a dream.
Okay, I'll need more water.
It is a dream, a nightmare even. No, it's... I remember now. I made a pig's ear of a battle, and was defeated like this once before. Yes, that's it. It was Greydar. He made cackling of me with his breath, and well, I suppose I must have died. Am I dead? Pig swill, I can't be, can I? And if I am, what of our glorious empire?
I love the realization, like, wait a second, I'm dead.
Seems like you weren't no ordinary monster. What exactly is going on with this British empire? Yeah, anyways, we can worry about that later.
Now, let's see if it's here, if it's in here. Oh, here we go. I knew it was in here. Ah, my dear old whistle. Now I've got you back, I can call the old girl again. And what do we have here? Ooh, sweet. I get the fancy key, aka the key of I get to unlock anything. Nice one, Treacle. That key should unlock the solitary confinement cells downstairs. Right, let's get down there and let the poor beggars out. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-beep, ba-da-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Nope, just my ankles. So they really were keeping them down here. Look, Natia. It's one of them maximum security prisoners I was telling you about. What you see trapped in that cocoon thingy in there is no less than a bona fide blooming celestial. Anyway, we've got to get them out, get them all out, open up the cells and set the poor blighters free. Unlock the door. Is it truly you, Natia? Or is this an apparition I see before me? Natia releases the captive Celestian. Natia, is it truly you? But if you have come to our aid, then who? It matters not. You have my thanks. Okay, that's actually a really cool hint. I won't spoil it, and I'll probably forget about it once that hit comes to fruition. However, I love that line. Oh, please, I beg of thee, why must I suffer so? It's very interesting, they made physics for that. Like the fall, and I don't understand. The minions of the Empire drained the power from the Celestians held captive in these cocoons. And not just here. It seems there are Celestians still imprisoned within the confines of Gittingham Palace. I can't stand it no longer. I beseech you, please, no more. The Imperial soldiers are able to see us Celestians. The ordinary mortals can't. The instant we fell from the skies, they are able to set upon us and take us captive. Fascinatingly evil. My power is spent. I'm too frail to even move. They hold sway over Barbarous by providing him with the power drained from captive Celestials. King Godwin of the House of Git, truly you are without conscience or compassion. Blimey, I can't even bleed and walk. That thing we turned off must have been sucking the strength out of him or something. Anyway, we better get him out of here. First thing we can figure out what to do. Natia and Sterling escort the freed Celestians out of the depths of the Gortress. Yeah, it's... I bit my tongue. Actually, no, I didn't bite my tongue this time. I clashed my teeth instead. Yeah, it's Sterling and Natia. They're back. We were sick about you two. Where the heck have you been? We gave them prison guards a proper aiding while you were gone, Gov. And what are you still doing here? How come you haven't escaped yet, you bunch of numpties? Well, we didn't want to leave our governor behind, did we? You mean you couldn't think what to do without me, more like? Can't you see that this ain't no time to be waiting around for the likes of us? Honestly, not here. What are they like, eh? Bunch of bloomin' numbskulls.
Enjoy your little victory while you can, disobedient plotters.
Who is that? What's that I hear? Is it the sound of wings?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
what's that I hear? Is it the sound of wings? You should have run while you had the chance.
Indeed.
Now you'll see what happens to those who defy the glorious Gadish Empire.
Oh, crikey. Well, how could it be burned to a bloomin' crisp? That's the one thing. But we can't stand up to the necks of that horrible monster. Oh no. Why did they have to get here so quick? We're done for. Pull yourselves together, you bunch of wimps. Are we really gonna give up after we've come this far?
Don't be daft.
It's all well and good saying there, Gov. What are we supposed to do? It's not like we can fly, is it? Don't you worry yourselves about that. I'll sort something up.
All you gotta do is run. Go on, beg it.
Oh, come off it, Gov. Running ain't gonna do no good. The minute we're finished.
I reckon he must have had something up his sleeve. The wily old devil. Come on. What have we got to lose, eh?
He's right. We can't give up now. Might as well see what Sterling can pull out of his bag.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh. Bag it. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna say after this, I'm gonna have to end just due to the fact that my voice is like, it is starting to die. I keep wanting to go further, but I think once we escape out of the Gortress, I think that's where we're gonna have to say things. Right. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Zoom. Mr. Old Fat Guts of the Starlight Express. Boom! A train is a missile that's attached to tracks, and this one's not attached to any tracks anymore. Look at that dragon. The dragon is blown off. Does that mean we're saved? Oh wait, Sterling must have pulled it off. We'd better get going while the going's good then, boys. Come on. There you are, Nadia. Where the flap have you been? And more to the point, what do you think you were doing getting yourself carted off like that? I've been flapping around like blue-faced fly soaring the Starlight Express out on its own ever since you disappeared. Don't you ever think of anyone but yourself? I've been behind myself with work. You'll be the death of me, you will. Suppose you think it's funny calling me all the way out to the back end of beyond like that, do you? Hang on, how did you even manage to get the Starlight flight to come to your beck and call? Sorry if we call you at a bad time, Treacle. What? Oh wait, who said you could come aboard? Get lost. Hang on, no, can't be. Oh my days, it really is you. It's old Fat Guts. Hello, you.
Who are you calling Fat Guts, you cheeky bear? Boy, how many times I've had told me. How many times I've told you it's Captain. Captain! Well, long time no see anyways, Treacle. Looks like you've been getting by alright without me. So, how'd you know old Natia here anyway? What? You know the Swingless Wonder too, don't you? Well, it's a long story, but Alright, you ain't got a clue what I'm doing here, have you? Alright. Oh, wait. Alright, you ain't got a clue what I'm doing here, have you? Alright, it's like this. That prison foreman's thing was just my... was just while we were banged up. My real identity is, well, I am the mighty Starlight, Captain and Chief of the Engineer of the Starlight Express, Supreme Celestial Chariot of the Skies. Really? Still fat in the guts and in the head, eh? Still make a flapping idiot of yourself at every opportunity, I see. Nah, I just, oh wait. I was just, right. First things first, we should head for the observatory, huh? The Celestians we set free are in the carriage behind. Let's lift them up where they belong. Natya, having escaped the mighty Gortress, returns to the observatory with freed Celestians. Ah, the blessed observatory. At long last we are returned. Natya, we are in your debt. Had you not come to our aid, who knows what may have befallen us. But now we are returned to our home in the skies. It is only a matter of time before we are restored to our former strength. You need worry about us no longer. Make haste to Opus Major and appraise him of the events that occurred in the world below. You must tell him all: the revival of the Giddish Empire, the happenings at the Gortress, the resurrection of Barbarous, and of Aquila's betrayal. Okay, and this is where we shall end it for today. I had a mighty good time. My throat did not, because doing gravelly lower voices ruins it. I had a lot of fun with it. It just is the case that the actual body, not so happy with it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. To wrap up basically what I've done last week, I made some new art, so go check like the Instagram, or I should say the Instagram at Guardianamic, or check my Discord channel or server, which is linked below. I then also I've now published some of my short stories regarding Algrab on Amazon, on the Kindle kind of thing. I was planning on doing it so I could do the audio things there as well, but that takes a lot more difficulty, so we're putting that off for a while. But yeah, you can get the text to read the stories on Amazon for the Kindle at this point. And then if you want to listen to the stories, I have that up on the Patreon. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing the Patreon mostly for. Just like have basically everything that I'm doing that isn't already like publicly available on my Discord. And I think there's something else, I don't know. But I've been busy, and I hope you go check out my other things. So I highly suggest looking at the links below. You won't regret it. I have a bunch of fun stuff. Yeah. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful time. Bye-bye!